Sun, chariot of fire, burning with desire as he runs the race. Half light, the moon is always knowing.
For the sake of this video, I'd love it if you would take your preconceived ideas, preconceived information, and just put it aside before you walk in the door here, so that you can open your eyes to a different perspective. First of all, Teal Swan is an incredible teacher, author. She creates meditations, free content on YouTube, workshops with people, and she is essentially a catalyst for change. I found her work when I was 17 years old, and at that time in my life, I was suicidal, suffering, everything was just not okay, and it had been that way for pretty much my entire life. And at that point, I was basically on the edge of death. And I found Teal's work. And I just started out by watching every single YouTube video she put out there. And in those YouTube videos, she gave me hope. She gave me relief. She gave me something to aim for my life to be different. She showed me that it was possible to change. She showed me that it was possible to come out from anything and make your life different. And there was something about Teal that was just so real, and there was something about her that reassured me that she really wanted to take my hand and help me, and I really felt the purity of her intentions for putting these videos out there. My life started making more sense. I started getting more clarity. I felt less confused. I felt like I understood what my problems were a little bit better. I felt like I understood what the world's problems were a little better. I felt like I understood what the key was to getting out of the situations I was in. I really understood for the first time that things could get better for me. And when that happened, I immediately knew that no matter what came my way or what was still going wrong with my life, that I was now on the right path. And I remember going to meet her for the first time. Everything about her teachings brought me to a sense of personal empowerment, and I know that more than anything, she doesn't want to be like, hey, here, you're watching my videos and I'm fixing your life. Her videos are all about how do you fix your own life? How do you empower yourself? To not put her on a pedestal or see her as a guru. So I walked up to her and I said, Teal, your teachings helped me save my life, and I am working on empowering myself through them every day, and you gave me hope. At a point, she came out with something called the completion process. And the completion process changed my life in ways that I do not have words for. The change that happened in my life on an emotional level, on an energetic level, was just unreal. So I decided to go to her completion process training in Costa Rica. And she came to me at this retreat after a profound emotional healing experience. And Teal kind of walks up to me and she's like, this was the best work that I've seen at this retreat so far. You just healed an entire hole in your aura. Since that moment, my life, the degree to which I've become a different person and increased and fixed things, like it all started from that moment. I was doing completion process and parts work, and it was like, there was so much turmoil in my family my entire life, and all of a sudden I gained an amazing relationship with my dad, an amazing relationship with my mom, my brother, and they all started coming closer to me. No matter how I'm emotionally triggered in a moment or whatever change I'm currently working with or making in my life, I know that I have the tools and resources to rise above it and work with it and move through any resistance, any block, anything that I'm facing. And Teal and her services did that for me. And I can't even explain how grateful I am for her and everything she puts out there. I would put up one of her paintings on authentic relationships, and then my boyfriend came in. Each and every one of her frequencies that I interacted with really helped me. Her meditations are incredible. The protection grid one was the single biggest thing that helped me to not feel scared when I was alone at night. Teal is somebody who is so focused on quality and giving value to people. It's incredible. Every resource that she offers has changed my life in some way, and I can't recommend her enough. I have seen the person that she is through the things that she offers, but I've also seen her in her personal life a little bit, especially since I was in communication with Juliana Dyer and Tristan, and so I also learned a lot of things about what her everyday life looks like and what kind of things she's doing and committed to. And the person she is in her real life reflects her teachings. She is living her teachings. And I'll just end by saying that if you don't believe me because you've seen a certain documentary series about her that has been highly manipulated and it is actually not truthful in any way. There's nobody out there who cares more about this human family. There's nobody who loves as hard as she loves. The way that she stands for power and the way that she stands for change and reality and things can be so highly misinterpreted depending on how you look at it. And a lot of people who are scared of the profound things that she's bringing in, they like to manipulate the way that she's doing things as bad or wrong or scary because they don't understand them and they simply don't want to change in the way that she's asking them to. And it's a reflection of them, not her. I love this human being and I stand for her.